bit of purple sprouting broccoli there. And who knows, even maybe a Savoy or two for my Christmas dinner. Well, I've just turned up to work out which tools I'm going to take to Wales with me. And I'm thinking, on this site there's only bindweed, so I might take a few of the plants. But first of all, let's feed Rusty. Here's good old Rusty. Come for a bit of food. I've already set it up in there. There he goes, he'll enjoy that. And don't be worried about Rusty and his food. As you know, Gary is down here several times a week, and he's been feeding him for the last few years. So he likes it when the two of us are down here, because it means he gets a double helping. But we'll catch up with him before I leave anyway. That's Rusty and Gary. So this little bit of a fence here, I picked this up a couple of months ago. And I'm not going to take this with me, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it down and put it on somebody else's plot, because I know she did mention it to somebody that she fancied it. So once I can undo that, I will take it over and put it on her plot, which is just over in the corner somewhere over there. But yes, we've had many happy memories on this plot, but it's time to move on. And I know that Rusty is in the safe hands of Gary, and he will look after him. And maybe throughout the summer we'll get updates with bits of video and picture, so we can stay in touch. I had an email of a viewer, or it was a comment on one of the recent videos, saying that she knew about Buy Me a Coffee, which is that thing that I set up, but she would rather buy something as a gift for all the work on the videos, or as a gift for moving into the new house. And she suggested something which I didn't know what this was about, so I had to go off and do a bit of research. But it is something called an Amazon wishlist. So I've set one up, and I thought that's quite a good thing, that is. So if you want to support, you can buy a teapot or something, and then over the coming months you'll be able to see it in the videos. Well, it is a beautiful day on the allotment, and it's almost like spring, this beautiful sunshine, but it's a bit windy. Right, I've turned up today because I want to pack some things, because I can't remember if I've told you, life has been so busy over the last few weeks, but I've actually got a date of when I am moving to Wales. So now it's a case of packing to get ready. It's not going to be for a few weeks. I won't be there until mid-January, but it's a case of getting things ready. And it dawned on me this morning I'll be able to start seedlings at home on the windowsill. So probably might start with celeriac, because even though I don't have an allotment yet, I do have a back garden. And there's a sort of bed where I could grow something, not a lot, but I could grow something, or at least start plants off. So I thought I would come and pack my bulbs. So I'll take my bulbs, and I think I may take some of my tools as well. Not too many. In fact, it's quite good that I'm taking these home with me today, because they feel a bit damp. But I'll put some of them in my front garden and some of them in my back garden. So I've got my bulbs. Now I don't have a lot of time to do things on my plot today because it is the annual Christmas party on the allotment site. So I'm going to pop down to the hall in a second and see what they've got. It's one of these things where we all provide a dish and then we all come together and have a gay old time. So I will have to earmark some time over Christmas or the New Year to come down to the plot and just sort out what things I want to take. It's at moments like this, and when I was walking up and down Fleet Street the other day, if you saw that video, where you do have a moment of reflection about whether the right thing is being done. And it is, but obviously it's going to be a bit of an adjustment and getting to know the new area. And I must remember when I have these moments that it's the mountains that are drawing me back and all the opportunities that I've seen there. So what I will take and what I will leave behind, I don't know just yet. Obviously I'll be taking my sign. I'll be taking my sign that I had sent to me many years ago. The one thing I'm a bit unsure about taking, to be honest, is the fence. Had that fence about 15 years and I don't know. Should I take it with me or should I just start anew in Wales? What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Should I keep the fence or should I walk away from it? This snow on the mountain plant has really established itself. It's a very good ground cover, so even if you've got no plans for a piece of ground, it's better to throw this in because it keeps the weeds down. Right, I'm going to pop down to the hall now for the party. There are quite a few things I would like to take with me, but I haven't got a plot yet in Wales, and it might be a few months before I'll be able to find one. So it would be difficult to keep things in pots in the size of the garden that I've got, because it is quite small. Especially when you think of the washing line is in the garden. And also I don't want to be responsible for taking mare's tail to South Wales. As far as I'm aware, they haven't got it, and I'm not going to be the one responsible for taking it across the border. But yes, it'll certainly be sad to walk away on the last visit. There'll be quite a few visits yet before I have to finally go. And this is the one thing that I will miss until I get established anyway. But this site here has been one of the best allotment sites I have found outside of Wales. They've got a beautiful community, beautiful committee that look out for everybody, and it'll be a shame to say goodbye to it, but you know, gotta keep thinking better things to come, walking up the mountain and admiring the waterfalls. Right, I'm gonna pop down to the party. I might have a slice of cake and a cup of tea.